Alright guys, Papa Pepper here. Today, obviously, I'm going to be talking about politics. Hence, the bird. And you may be thinking, the bird? What are you talking about politics? I thought there was a Democratic Party and a Republican Party, and kind of right-wing and left-wing politics, and one was a donkey and the other was an elephant. Well, there's definitely an elephant in the room when we talk about politics, but as you can see by my garbage can, there's a lot more going on in politics than most people would care to even just realize. So this chicken has a purpose. You can see I even have my matching coffee mug with the rooster on it as well. But nobody really talks about the bird when we talk about politics. Hence the visual representation of a bird. I mean, check your currency. There's a reason I said currency and not money. We'll look more into that on your own. But if you check your currency, you see a picture, another bird. You see a picture of a donkey or an elephant? No, you see the bird. And if you look at the one side, you're going to have these right-wing people. They're going to look at the people on the left wing, and they're going to say they're a bunch of libtards, right? You're going to have all the people on the left look over at the people on the right wing and say they're a bunch of Trump-tards. So it's really not disputable that people think those holding certain right-wing or left-wing political views are retarded. I don't say that in any way to make fun of anyone who's actually mentally handicapped. I'm just using the vernacular of the day when they refer to a libtard or a Trump-tard. They're pointing to the fact that the other guy is, apparently in their view at least, retarded. Well, to everyone else, you are the other guy. So to choose a wing is retarded in essence, if you want. It's foolish, and the point that you may not realize, okay, chickens are not the most majestic flying creatures. You can think of an eagle soaring and how nice they soar. You can think of a woodpecker kind of as it's bouncing along, you know, through the air with its beating its wings. And chickens can fly, but they don't fly the best. But you see, this chicken here has a left wing and it has a right wing. And the only way it'll ever fly is if those opposite wings, left and right, beat in opposition to one another. If those two wings are not beating constantly in opposition to one another, the bird will fall. So if you want to sit over there on the left wing and you want to look at those on the right wing and you want to be the opposite of them and fight against them, you moving in, you know, the contrary motion that they are is what keeps that bird afloat. You guys are only focused on the wings. You're not even looking at the bird in the middle, but that's the beast, the machine that you're keeping flying when you focus on left wing or right wing politics. Man, hate the system, okay? We're not a democracy. We're supposed to be a constitutional republic. Most people don't even get that. Even presidents don't get that. There's a lot of problems with mob rule and people just trying to bait the mob to, you know, sway them in their direction. But guess what? Even with voting, perhaps, like if you're voting for a class president at some sort of elementary school, a government school system thing, maybe then your votes actually count. But it's never the people voting who determine who's in power. It's the people counting the votes, and the puppeteers, you know, they all got their own puppets. Whether they're right wing or whether they're left wing, nobody looks at the bird in the middle. So take a peek, guys. This is the bird in the middle. I'm going to give politics the bird here, okay? I just want to live a peaceful, simple life in this country, and I think that a lot of people, whatever agenda you're pushing, whatever agendas you're against, the point is, you really don't want people forcing anything upon you. Right-wing and left-wing politics, Trump-tards and libtards all agree on that they really don't want people forcing things on them. They want people forcing things on other people, but not on them. And they just want to be able to kind of not be killed and live a life. You know, they're concerned about the safety of people. That's why some people don't want any guns, because they want to keep people safe. Well, the reason that people want guns is to keep people safe. but they just beat in opposition to one another and keep the bird flying, guys. Just a little bit of a ramble, just a little bit of a rant here. You may see me disappear soon enough, okay? But the point is, there's a bird. Nobody's talking about the bird. I will. Knock it off. Get off the wings. Quit being part of this foolish, orchestrated, idiotic system. Give it up. You're not helping anything. You're not accomplishing anything. You're just keeping the bird flying. If you think there's some problems, it's because you're flying the bird. You're keeping it afloat. That's where the problems start. All right, guys. I got things to do. Papa out.
As always, I'm Papa Pepper, and I'd like to remind you, don't post for free. If you'd like to be part of a revolution in social media, an economic power to the people where users can actually blog for cryptocurrency, then I'd recommend that you check out Steemit.com and join the revolution. Papa out.